I've known so many people, and this is especially common on social media, who often express how much gratitude they have for life, particularly for something that's occurring in their life, something that they've been trying to manifest, or a new relationship, a career breakthrough, or whatever it might be, some favorable situation. And they're so excited to tell everyone how happy they are, how wonderful life is, how generous the universe has been to them. But give it some time, a few months, maybe a year, but sooner or later you find the same person sharing about how challenging life is, how much difficulty they're facing, how unfortunate their circumstances are, and so on, and how unhappy they are because of it all. And there's a pattern there, a fluctuation between states of happiness and depression, up and down, up and down. And I'm thinking of specific people that I know, but really this is very common. This is how most of us go through life, that our sense of happiness is often in relation to our circumstances, in proportion to our fortune, that it's dependent upon certain conditions. And as long as our happiness is dependent upon these conditions, then we're essentially setting ourselves up to be unhappy. Because the reality is, and this is just how it is in life for everyone, that life brings all kinds of situations. Some fortunate, pleasurable situations, and also unfortunate, uncomfortable situations. And of course, there's also those situations which are not particularly pleasurable or painful, but just dull and uneventful. And so it's inevitable that there's going to be moments when things don't go your way, the way that you would like them to, when things don't work out or fall apart or you lose something. So again, if our happiness is dependent upon things always working out or being particularly fortunate, then inevitably we're going to find ourselves disappointed time and again. And the more that we rely on these fortunate situations in order to be happy, the more unhappy we're going to be when it doesn't work out in our favor. And this is what's so difficult for so many of us to understand, that real happiness, genuine happiness, is not circumstantial. It's not dependent upon any conditions. So if you're able to maintain that state of mind regardless of the circumstances, that's the real measure of happiness. When circumstances fluctuate as they do, from being favorable to unfavorable and everywhere in between, if you can still maintain that sense of contentment, that sense of satisfaction, peace of mind, appreciation, and gratitude, then you know it's genuine, not dependent upon anything. And I've said this before, that as long as we need a reason to be happy, we'll always find reasons not to be. But when we're truly happy, and I prefer to call it contentment rather than happiness, so when we're able to be content without a reason, without some specific condition, that doesn't depend on anything, then you can be in that space in virtually any situation. That means you can be happy for no reason at all, despite how unfortunate the circumstances may seem.
If you find this content valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.